In a kingdom where power is everything, a young prince is born into a world that seems determined to break him. This isn't the story of a traditional hero. He doesn't possess immense strength, nor does he wield any magical abilities. In fact, many question whether he has any place in the royal lineage at all. What the kingdom doesn't realize is that this boy, seemingly fragile and insignificant, is about to embark on a journey that will challenge every assumption about what makes a true king. From the very beginning, the boy's life is fraught with challenges. He cannot speak, he cannot hear, and because of his physical limitations, he is mocked by nearly everyone around him. The other nobles, knights, and even the common folk sneer at him. They see him as weak, a ruler unfit to ever take the throne. Yet, there's a glint in his eyes, one that reveals an unshakable spirit. Despite being unable to communicate in the ways others expect, he understands far more than anyone gives him credit for. It's in the shadows of the towering castle walls that the prince finds his only solace. One day, while wandering the kingdom alone, as he often does, he encounters a being unlike any he's ever seen. This creature is dark, mysterious, and dangerous. While many would run in fear at the mere sight of it, the prince stands firm. Something compels him to stand his ground, to look deeper into the creature's nature. Instead of attacking, the creature does something unexpected. It speaks to him in a way that only he can understand. From that moment forward, their destinies become inseparably linked. The kingdom buzzes with rumors of an impending threat looming on the horizon. Powerful forces, both within and outside the kingdom, are moving in the shadows. There are those who plot to overthrow the current regime, those who seek power for themselves, and those who have far more sinister intentions. And all the while, the prince remains oblivious to the growing threat, or so everyone believes. What they don't realize is that the boy is far more observant than they think. He sees the treachery unfolding before him, but he is powerless to stop it, at least for now. As the boy's bond with the mysterious creature grows, so too does his understanding of the world around him. The creature becomes his silent guide, showing him the dangers that lurk beneath the surface of his kingdom. Corruption runs deep, and the very people who should be protecting the kingdom are the ones who seek to destroy it. But the boy, despite his limitations, refuses to give in to despair. He may not have the physical strength of the warriors around him, but he has something far more valuable: resilience and an unwavering belief in himself. As the conspiracy to topple the kingdom deepens, the young boy becomes entangled in a maze of deception, treachery, and peril. His closest allies, those he thought he could trust, reveal their true intentions. Some see him as nothing more than a pawn, while others actively seek his downfall. Even within his own family, treachery lurks. The boy is forced to navigate a world where everyone has their own agenda, and trust is a luxury he can no longer afford. But just when it seems that all hope is lost, the boy discovers something within himself that he never knew existed. It isn't physical strength, but rather a strength of character that cannot be broken. Through his bond with the mysterious creature, the boy learns to harness a power that isn't defined by brute force. It's a power rooted in understanding, empathy, and the ability to see the true nature of those around him. As the final confrontation draws near, the boy is faced with an impossible choice. He must decide whether to stand against those who seek to destroy the kingdom, knowing that doing so could cost him everything. Or he could step aside and let the kingdom fall, sparing himself but condemning countless others to suffer. It's at this moment that the boy's true nature is revealed. He may not be the strongest, the loudest, or the most powerful, but he possesses a heart unlike any other. The climactic battle arrives, and the boy stands alone against forces far greater than himself. The enemy underestimates him, just as everyone always has. But what they fail to understand is that true strength doesn't come from the body. It comes from the will to protect those you love. And in this moment, the boy's will is unbreakable. As the dust settles and the kingdom teeters on the edge of destruction, the boy's actions leave everyone in awe. He has defied every expectation, every assumption. What was once seen as his biggest flaw has now transformed into his greatest asset. And as he stands, battered but unbowed, it becomes clear that the boy is no ordinary prince. He is destined for greatness, not because of his power, but because of his heart. But the story is far from over. The forces that sought to destroy the kingdom are still lurking in the shadows, waiting for their chance to strike again. The boy's journey is just beginning, and the challenges ahead will test him in ways he never imagined. To see what happens next in this incredible story, make sure to subscribe to Annie Analyze. Don't forget to like and share this video with your fellow fans. It's your support that helps us continue to bring these amazing stories to life. The adventure is only getting started.